Hi guys, okay, so this is the second time filming it because in my other time I forgot to mention a couple things. But this is a review of the movie The Rite, directed by Michael Hafstrom. I put in the cover of this movie, as I do in all my other reviews, in the beginning of this video, including the stars who were in this movie and all that stuff, but I'm just going to mention it now. So it was directed by Michael Hafstrom, Colin O'Donoghue as Michael Kovac, and Anthony Hopkins as Father Lucas, and there were a couple other people, but those are the main characters I will mention. So also I will sorry, I have like a cold. I had one for like a week, which sucks, but yeah, so I decided to do the review for this video because I haven't done a video in like a week, which is like an achievement, yay. So I saw this movie today actually, and that's why I decided to do a review, and I'm going to try to have an Ask a Girl out on Wednesday, and if I don't, I'm sorry, but I'll try. And so I'm going to first give a plot review, the plot of this movie. I didn't find one online. They didn't really have any good ones, so I'm just going to do it by my memory since I just watched it today a couple hours ago. So basically, Michael Kovac is studying to be a priest, and he wants to resign because he doesn't really know if he actually believes in God, and he decides that he wants to, but then his father says to send him to a course in Rome, Italy, to study to be an exorcism. He says that it's not really that much of a sought-after job because not many people really want to be an exorcism, and there are a lot of people who think that they are possessed and want an exorcism, but they're not exorcists, but there aren't many. So he decides to go to Rome, Italy, and the father there says he wants him to meet somebody, and that is Father Lucas. So he takes him to an exorcism. He witnesses it, and they think it's all fine. But then that one exorcism goes throughout like almost the whole movie, and excuse me, and they also had another exorcism that also was a big thing, and it was his father ends up I'm not really going to tell you what happens to Michael Kovac's father, but the family has a main role inside like the whole movie. They had flashbacks back to when he was a child and all that. So basically the ending was a good ending, and no one dies, but basically I don't want to give that much away, but I will say this one thing, that the two of them kind of get, or at least one of them, I'm not going to tell you who, gets kind of possessed by a demon by the end of the movie. So yeah, that's basically the plot of the movie. Now I'm going to give my review of this movie. So, I thought that it was a great movie. I thought it was interesting, and that basically it drew me in. Like, I went to see it with like 3 other girls, and they're all my friends, and basically most kids would just like laugh and like not take a movie seriously. No, we were all glued to the movie the whole entire time. Like, we did not even talk barely, except for like 1 or 2 times. It kept you interested most of the time. One thing I can say is at the beginning it was a little boring, but by the end and middle to end, it was so interesting that you were just like connected. You could just not take your eyes off it, like it was glued to the screen. Sorry, I keep coughing. Also, wait, what was I just about to say? Oh yeah, it was it was rated PG-13. It's a little scary, so like me, I jumped like a couple jump scares about 4 times, but if you're like a grown man, you probably won't be scared as much as a girl who is young. But it was a little scary. And another thing I want to mention is the graphics of it. So being an exorcism, if you did watch the Last Exorcism, you know that the girl had to like bend over and her face turned like weird colors. The graphics in this movie were really, really good, pretty amazing, and they had like all that way, like they would like, the arms would like twist and they would like go backwards, and the face would like turn purple, and the eyes and everything. It was really, really, it looked real, like completely real, like kind of gritty and like real. So that's like in the technical aspect. I'm not that like in a technical type of person about movies, like just tell you all this fancy stuff, but that was really amazing, the graphics of it. And also it was set in Italy, as I told you, so they had sub captions for most of it. Some words they didn't, like C, like you know what C means, yes. And also for Michael, he didn't speak Italian, so Father Lucas translated because he spoke both languages, so that was good. Imagine they didn't put translations, like nobody would know what it is, what they were saying, whatever. Anyways, so that was stupid what I just said. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Like I said before, tad boring at the beginning, but at the end, it had a great ending, and no one died. Well, someone did die, but not at the end. It was good. The main characters were all in a good ending. But I'm not going to tell you what happened, and I'm sorry I keep talking. This is probably really annoying. So yeah, that was The Rite. It's in theaters now. Hopefully by this review you've decided if you want to go see it or if you don't want to see it. If you like the little horror movie, if you like The Last Exorcism, you think it's going to be good, go see it. So yeah, that was my review, and make sure that you subscribe over there for a ton of more videos coming out soon, like every week and check out my other videos up there somewhere. So the movie review of The Rite in theaters now. Bye.